Yeah, I don't know. I'm tripping. Tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. Okay, so
No, I really can't complain. Wave.
what's up, everybody? It's your girl Shantae, and I'm back with another video. Today, we will be talking about Ancestry DNA results. Okay, if you've never taken this test, then I suggest that you look into maybe possibly getting your test done. I've heard a lot of people that are like iffy about the test. You know, they think that, you know, a lot of things come with it, you know, your DNA being out in cyberspace or wherever it goes. But it's totally based upon you, and it's up to you if you choose to do it or not. I didn't find out all that negative stuff until after I already took the test. So I'm just going to pray about it. We go pray about it. We go keep, you know, positive spirits and positive energy in the air. We're not even going to, you know, dwell on that negative stuff, because when I did it, it was for a positive reason. So let's jump right into the Ancestry. This is the box that it comes in when you get it in the mail. It came in like the regular mail, USPS, post office, and it came in like a regular United States Postal Service envelope. I paid $50 for it. They were running a special on Facebook, and it was like $49.99 for the regular, and then like $99 for the health. You know, if you wanted to include like the health screening or whatever. I didn't do the health screening. I only did like the regular DNA. So that's totally your choice if you want to do that or not. But I just did the regular DNA. So it comes with this. When you open up your box, it comes with this unique activation code. And so you put that in to the website. It says on here that you want to do that before you do the spit test or whatever. Before you spit, activate your kit online by phone or with our app first. So that's what I did. I put my activation kit in online first. Then my kit came in this little plastic, and I took the plastic off. It came in this. The tube came in this, and it's like it came with the Ancestry kit thing or whatever. And then there was like a little tube in here or whatever, and this is the spit valve that you use. So I'm going to insert footage somewhere so that you guys can see actually how I did the test, you know, what all I did. But yeah, you basically spit in this tube, and you close it up with some solution, and you shake it up for a few seconds, and then you pack it up and you ship it back to the Ancestry company. Well, they say it takes like 6 to 8 weeks or something like that to get your results back. But I think mine came back, I want to say maybe about 4 or 5 weeks. It really wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be that bad because I actually procrastinated on taking the test. I don't know why. I just did. Like, it was sitting on my dresser forever. But I sent it in later than when I got it, and it actually came back pretty fast in my opinion. It did take the whole 6 to 8 weeks. Here are my results from the test. I'm going to read my test results off to you, and then I'm going to express how I feel about my results. So the ethnicity estimate is 36% Nigeria, 30% Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples, 10% Mali, 6%, I think this is Benin and Togo, 4% Norway, 4% Ivory Coast and Ghana, 3% Ireland, 2% Wales, 2% Senegal, 1% England and Northwestern Europe, 1% Ethiopia and Eritrea, I think that is Eritrea, and then 1% the Balkans. So before I tell you guys how I feel about this, as you guys know, I'm 6 months pregnant, and I took a test with my doctor. Now, they say, well, the doctors told me that every woman over 35 who is pregnant has to take these genetic tests because they want to make sure that the baby is not going to go through any, genetic defects or anything like that. And then you have the choice to terminate the pregnancy if you choose, or continue on with the pregnancy. And so because I am 37 years old, I had to get that test done. I didn't have to get it done with my previous children because I was less than 35. So when I had them, or when I was pregnant with them. But now that I'm pregnant now, I had to take that test. So she took the test. It actually didn't take that long at all. Like, it took a week to come back. It was way shorter than the Ancestry DNA. But I believe that was probably because maybe it was at a hospital. And so the test came back that I had sickle cell trait, which I already knew. That I've had sickle cell trait since I was 8. My son came out and he had sickle cell trait. So they want to make sure, or they want to test and make sure that, to see if this baby will undoubtedly come out with the trait or not, or with the anemia or not. So they're doing all that. But then she dropped a bombshell on me. I was like literally blown away when she dropped this on me. And the reason being is because I was just like, I was totally confused. I was like, what? You lied. Like, I know you effing lied. Like, it just didn't make sense to me. But what she said was that I have the Tay-Sachs gene. And when she told me that, I was just like shocked. I was like, oh my God, like, I've had this gene all this time, but I was just grateful and thankful that my other kids, were okay. But to know that this gene was inside me the entire time, and now that I know, I'm just like I'm just really blown away. So she told me, the next thing she told me really blew my mind. Like, what? She was just like, African American women do not have this gene. No, it's not in any African American, period. Okay, so what you telling me is, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not understanding. How do I have the gene if, hello, I'm African American? And she was just like, somewhere behind my line, closer than I think, I have a Jewish family member. She said that the gene is only common in the Jewish community. This is what my doctor is telling me. Okay. I'm blown the F away. I'm blown away to smithereens right now, because I'm just like, dude, are you all serious right now? So, yeah. Your girl is part Jewish. And I was just like,
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes.
I don't even know I still don't know what to say. I've known for months now. I don't know what to say. So I went and I asked my grandmother, because nobody who I know in my family is Jewish. No, we don't have any, on my mother's side of the family. So I went and asked my grandmother, like, is there anybody, back in the day or something? A grandfather I don't know nothing about, something. And she was just like, no, honey, we all black. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know nothing about what your doctor talking about. Did she get the test results mixed up? And I thought that too, but no, she didn't get the test results mixed up. The only other option that was out there, to guess, was my father. But I am a 37-year-old woman who has been fatherless her entire life, and I do not know who my father is. I know 4 things about him that are possibly true. 2 of them I know are true. 2 of them I don't know if they're true or not. But 1, he was born in 1962. 2, his name is James Harris. 3, he's light skinned. And 4, his mother might be Jamaican. So you take out the ones that I think is true and the ones that I think might not be true. So I don't know. I don't know anything about them. I've tried to ask my family members, and I don't get very far with that information. So over the years, I have tried to look for my father, and I have been hitting roadblocks ever since. And so as a 37-year-old woman, I just really just probably, I guess you want to say I gave up. I kind of just give up. I'm just tired of trying. And I mean, at this point, I'm just like, it is what it is. So I just want to focus on my immediate family right now and raising my kids and making sure they know where they come from and things of that nature. So, but I think it could be from my father's side of the family. But knowing this now, it helps me to be able to relay some kind of information to my children. In the future, basically, I could get my kids tested for the Tay-Sachs gene, and then they will be able to know whether or not, their kids in the future will be at risk for that kind of disease. But so yeah, that is a whole mouthful, honey. We done talked to death on that. But yeah, I mean, that was just a shocker that I got from my medical provider when I got my Ancestry DNA test results back. It pretty much confirmed what she said, what she was talking about. My doctor's percentage on the amount of Jewish ancestry that I have inside of me is 30%. She said 30%. The Ancestry DNA test, though, says 1%. So I don't know. It's 11% altogether for the Caucasian ethnicity. All together with everything combined, it's 11%. 89% is Africa. Okay. 89% Africa. Okay. But 11% is, basically European on the Ancestry DNA results. So how my doctor got 30% and Ancestry DNA got a different percentage is beyond me. But someone did tell me today that the Ancestry DNA results changes over time, like over years, because when they start finding more and more relatives related to you, then that starts to change over time. So I'm thinking maybe that's what will happen with the Ancestry DNA. I'm not totally sure, but I would rather trust my doctor's information more so than, a website, because I don't know what they're out there doing, what kind of, tests they're out there running. But my doctor is more so closer to home and knows, my body and what I'm going through and, all that kinds of things. So I would rather trust my doctor more than Ancestry DNA. But let's just keep going and move on. So the Balkans 1% DNA is where the Jewish DNA would be settled. So, I mean, at least it detected the Jewish, part of me. So, that's that. But, I wasn't in danger of not being, so much filled with African DNA because, your girl's black. I mean, it is what it is. But also what they show you is where your ancestors may have settled or, came and resided, back in the day, like in, if your ancestors migrated here or, whatever the case may be, as far as what communities they lived in the United States in like the 1800s or 1700s, slavery days, stuff like that. And so what I didn't know was that I had family members from early Virginia. That I didn't know. And so it says that, I have early Virginia settlement, African Americans, and I also have Mississippi and Alabama. Mississippi and Alabama, I did know because most of my family my grandmother is from Mississippi. My great grandfather is from Mississippi, and his dad is from Alabama. So, I mean, like, and my great grandmother. So, like, I knew that, like, we all came from the South. Like, we used to have a farm in the South that we went to And I hated it when I was a kid, but kind of, I kind of miss it now as an adult because I'm like, it was like those memories and those times or whatever. But I hated it as a kid because it was like chickens and cows and bulls and, bugs I didn't even know existed. Because I was a city girl, I was a city girl. And so when we had to go on vacation down south, I was just like, no, I don't want to go. There's spiders down there. I don't know what them spiders be playing games and stuff, bats and stuff. Your girl was not for it. But so yeah, I knew about the Mississippi and the Alabama part, but I did not know about the Virginia part. And what it's saying is that most of the members with whom they match me with, because I'm going to get into that in a second, but most of it seems to be enslaved African Americans. So I'm guessing that's what they're trying to tell me, is that I have slave ethnicity, dating back. And so, but they don't give me like an actual, family member or anything like that. But they're saying that who I'm linked to, who the other people that I'm linked to, they believe that I have, slaves dating back in my family. So basically it's telling me that I have over 700 matches on, connected with my DNA, which is wild because I believe that I don't have a big family at all. Like, we have a small family, my grandma, my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are basically a small family. We don't really associate or know our distant cousins or, that kind of thing. So to know that there's 700 and something odd people out there that I could be possibly connected to was like mind blowing, because I've always wanted a big family. I don't know what it was. Like, ever since I was a kid, I've always just like yearned for a big family. The higher the number of CMs in your shared DNA, and the CMs is centimorgans. I hope I'm saying that right. The higher the number of centimorgans in your shared DNA across, however many segments, 23 segments, the closer you are in relation. So with that being said, I have 2 first and second cousins. I have 1 second and third cousin. I have a slew, like a gang of third and fourth cousins, basically. And then from 4th to 8th, I have a crap ton, okay, of 4th through 8th cousins. So those are the distant cousins, And I don't know if I even want to contact any of them at this point. They may want to contact me when they find out that we're connected and things like that, but I don't know if I want to contact them. I just don't. I don't know. I've heard some people say that they contacted their distant cousins and, nobody wanted to be involved. They was just like, no, you stay where you at, I'm stay where I'm at, I'm good. So I don't know if I want to, because I've dealt with family rejection a lot. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to deal with that again. And I don't know if they will be able to tell me much. So I guess it's just, me having that already embedded in my mind that, I'm not going to get much information, so why try? But I did do this to see my heritage. It just came, I was just curious about it. After my doctor told me about this Jewish, gene that I had, it just kind of just sparked the fire in me. I needed to know more about, my heritage and my background and stuff like that. So I just, whatever little information I can get, I will take. So that's that. How do I feel about the results? I think as far as the initial results, I think it's okay. It's decent. It pretty much told me, it gave me an insight on my heritage. So hopefully it's accurate. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. But if you decide to take the test though, and you get your results, or you have taken the test and you got your results, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you felt, how you will feel, what you're looking for when you get these test results, what kinds of things are you, interested in seeing when you get these results, that kind of thing. Are you looking for family members? Are you looking to explore your heritage? That kind of thing. We just want to know what country your ancestors came from, or that kind of thing. Just like leave me a comment down below. I'd love to talk to you guys about it because, honey, I'm confused. So I know you guys might have some questions too. If I can answer them, I'll definitely do that. But if you guys found this video helpful, you love the video, don't forget to give it a raging thumbs up and leave your comments down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to your videos. Subscribe to my videos, y'all. Subscribe to my videos because y'all know y'all gonna miss your girl if you don't, okay? I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm a flight risk. I play among the stars in the Hollywood Hill, the space station couldn't even get in touch with me. Praise